Alright, so this is how you configure name of authority pointers. Okay, you go to new and then go to other new record and click this naming authority pointers. Okay, I already create mine, so you can fill out this information. The information is on the paper property. Okay, here on the paper that I show it to you, fill out this information here on page 28. Okay, on page 28 you can fill out all of this information. Let me show it to you here. Record name, order, preference, flag services, SIP replacement, and record TTL. Okay, just remember, if you are in port 2, you put port 2.wicket. If you use from the beginning you use port 1, make sure you use port 1.wickets. Okay, the last one that I'm gonna talk about is called name services here. Name server. What is name server? Okay, name server is a server that implements a network service for providing responses to queries to a directory service. It translates humanly meaningful text-based identifier to numeric ID or addressing. Think of like a phone book analogy. If you are trying to call STC, you might have remembered our phone number, but more likely you would want to look it up before guessing at the numbers. Okay, so the name server is automatically set up from when you create a primary forward zone. This one is automatically put to you. Port 1.wicket PC00 1.port1.wickets and record. This one is 1, and then you put this as 1 minute. Okay, and then you click OK. Basically, this video concludes on how to set up and configure DNS server using simple DNS for the network that we assign you to do. Okay, just to recap, this is the main topology of the network that we try to set up. Like I say, since we don't have the equipments for online students, so I make a video for you so you can practice on it. Okay, just to recap, you're gonna have a base PC. Computer is PC00X, substitute X with your port number, and 192.168.x 0.101, substitute X with your port numbers. And this computer gonna connect to the router port number 2. Remember, this is the data VLAN. Okay, 2, 3, and 4 is the data VLAN. And then the 192.168.20x.1, substitute X with your port number. This is going to the WAN port. The WAN port, okay, this WAN port 0 connect to the headquarters switch here. So if a user from 100 extension or from port 1 to call port 2, they have to go through the headquarters. Right now this video is just focusing on this one, on the student, on the local area networks. Also, make sure you configure the A host record. There are 4 of them, right? For the domain, for the computer, for SIP, and for the router. You need to set up the NAPTER, name services, start of authority, and the server record. Reverse zone, make sure you create a reverse zone too. Okay, this is your forward zone and this is your reverse zone. Okay, you go to here, find a new zone. That's how you create a reverse zone. So hopefully this video is informative to you and beneficial to you of learning the lab. Thank you.